What's going on YouTube? And today I am unboxing, well, I already took off the box, but I'm unboxing the new Xbox Elite controller. I literally just got it. I watched Josh open his, so I have an idea what's going on inside this, but I have not opened it yet for myself. So, got the plastic off, a bunch of random cardboard. Okay, where is it? That multi-tool. So, hopefully, I don't take off my hand this time, because last time I did this, I literally almost lost the... Alright, that was literally the worst box I think I've ever had to open. So... ta-da! This is how it comes packaged. So, the controller is actually in this awesome little, it's like a hard shell case, so you would get for like a camera or something like that, but for the controller so I can travel with it, and just so you can see the inside of the box. It's pretty badass, and underneath here, after you take off all of this stuff, is the cord for it, which we'll unbox that really quickly. Oh. Batteries, Duracell, double A's of course, and boxes are just not my thing today, are they? There we go. And this is the cord for the actual controller to be plugged into the Xbox or PC, and it's braided, and it's a very, very large cord. So that quality is big here on that. So we have the manual and other random things under all that. All right. Throw you over here, and to the actual controller part. So I have a scuff, but I'm so excited for this. So this is what it looks like when you open it up, and we'll go take a look at the actual controller, and then we'll look at all the extra bits afterwards. So first impressions, there is a grip on the back here. My camera probably can't fit. Oh, yep, right there. And it's kind of like a mixture of like the scuff grip, and if you've ever had squid grip, like it's soft, but it's still textured, which I really, really enjoy a lot. Okay. So we'll get into the back part of the controller first. These here are paddles similar to how you would see on the scuff, but they actually like feel better in your hands. Like it molds to the side of the actual controller, which makes it a lot more comfortable instead of in the middle of the controller where the paddles were like vertical here. These are more horizontal and like contoured to the inside of the actual controller. So that's pretty cool. It's very comfortable, and they move. I believe that's how you can, yeah, that's how you detach them. It seems to be all like magnetic. So very, very easy to interchange. And then on the very back, I don't know if camera can get it. Maybe. Come on. Right here, it's not going to zoom, but there is the trigger stops option. So when they're down, you see how far the trigger can actually be moved in compared to when it's up. I can depress it all the way into the controller. So that is absolutely badass. So I can control which games I want to actually have trigger stops on instead of going in with the magnetic tool and popping the back, and it was hell. You might as well just use a whole different controller, which is why I still have this, just in case. So, going to the front side of the controller, everything is chromed out. Oh, that's really cool. All right, everything's chromed out. It's very, very nice looking. And these all seem to be magnetic, so with a little bit of ease, you can pull it right off, so that you can actually interchange all of these parts with the other separate parts that we'll get through here in a minute. But the controller is very, 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 very nice. It's like a matte black with the black buttons, with the silver trimming. Everything looks really, really, really nice. So on the front, everything seems to be the same. The triggers, as I said, are the same unless you turn them into like FPS style. Come on, this one didn't want to go down. There we go. And then they become complete FPS monsters. So that is really, really nice. And as I said, all of these pieces are magnetic and come off. So with saying that, let's get to all the little bits that we can change out. So, oh god, it's actually stuck on the inside. So it's mounted to the inside of this. So that's not going anywhere. That's nice. So I'll never be able to lose this. But they have different types of controller stick lengths. So I don't know if you guys can see that. But one is about, I'd say, double the size. And one is like the dome, like the PS. Wait, come on. Come on. Anyway, this one's domed, like how the PlayStation controllers were. So you basically have like control freaks built into your controller whenever you want to swap them out. And that goes for every single piece of the controller. You can literally have like a high stick on one side, like your aiming stick, and then have the shorter one on the one you use to control your character. That is really, really nice. And I like how it's so easy to just like, oh, this piece is gone now. Oh wait, it's right back in there. It's all real smooth and really, really well done. I'm actually really excited for this. So I'm actually going to take off this piece right here because I'm not going to use that anytime soon, and put on, oh god, and even this, like the D-pad is made out of solid metal. That's really, really nice craftsmanship on each of these, and it just pops right back into the controller. It works perfectly fine. So that is really, really nice. I'm actually severely impressed by this thing. So not only that, but there is a thing on Xbox now, and I'll do a little clip of that here in a second, but I can remap all these paddles here to whatever I want. So I'll probably have like jump here instead of pressing A, and just like the scuff, you don't have to move off your aim stick now. Do like A, B, and then maybe like reload or something else on top. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do with the extra buttons. But in comparison to the scuff, I have the rumbles taken out. That's one option I kind of wish I would have had with the Xbox controller, because the rumbles make the controller a lot heavier. So in size comparison with my scuff, it's pretty much the same. It's just a hell of a lot heavier. But this just has it has a more solid feel. Like even when I'm using the trigger stops up here, like this controller it feels solid when you're actually using it. It doesn't feel more plasticky. It's a weird feeling. But this thing. But anyway, guys, I highly, highly, highly recommend this controller. This is probably the smoothest, most solid controller I've ever had. And I'm actually really excited that I got it. I pre-ordered it, and when I pre-ordered it, it told me that I was not going to get it on time. It said I was getting it like November 2nd. I was like, fuck. And then when I came home, there was 2 boxes sitting there, and Josh got his and I got mine. So that was really, really awesome. And I can't wait to use this. I actually really want to go own some noobs on Call of Duty right now. So I'm going to play a small clip of everything that you can do in the interface with Xbox to actually map all of these buttons here. Alright guys, so first you need to go to the Xbox App Store and download the Xbox Accessories app if you do not have it already. Mine is installing relatively quickly, and this will actually allow you to remap anything on your controller. Come on, 98%. Oh, there we go. So we're going to launch this app here. And look at that. That's a nice little logo. Kind of reminds me of Joystick Chicks. Alright, now that all the copyright is over, we're getting on to the map your paddles option. So choose to attach some or all of the paddles and configure the controller to what best fits you. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so paddle 1, I'm going to want to be jump, which would be A. Wait, or do I want paddle 3? No, we'll make paddle 1 A. We will make paddle 2 B. And then paddle 3 should be... we'll make that X so we can reload, and then paddle 4 Y. Alright. I have a feeling I'm not going to use paddle 3 or 4 very often, but whatever. We'll continue. And configure... Alright. So, The little button in the middle that I was confused about prior is actually your slot configuration. So you can have 2 of these, so you can have 2 different settings. So say you want setting 1 to be like something you can use for FPS, and then setting 2 be for like your racing games. You don't have to actually go back into this menu and do this all over again. Very good job, Xbox. So with saying that, they also have presets for a ton of different games like Halo 5, Gears of War, Forza, Sunset Overdrive. It's crazy. They've already kind of thought of everything for us. So it's really, really simple to do. It is obviously not extremely difficult. And it does have pictures for you, and they are right there with your preset. Can I turn this? I can't. No, I can't turn the controller from there. But you can add more configurations, but I'm going to keep mine kind of basic bitchish. Mostly because that's all I need. Also, if you actually go in and click each configuration, you have all of these settings as well. So you have button brightness, which I didn't even know was a thing. That's fucking cool. So I can actually... Alright, so this is something I wish I had my camera on. But as I press down on this, the actual Xbox button in the middle of the controller dims. That is epic. So, quick button remapping. This is where you could go in and actually press the physical button you would like to edit, then press the button you would like to remap it to. So, bam, bam. Alright, so this is like the retard's guide to how to do this. Alright, this button is this button now. This button now is this button. And this button is this button. This is the easiest thing I've ever seen in my life. So that's advanced button mapping here, where it has all the crazy... I'm not even trying to get into this right now. Left thumbstick sensitivity, slow start, fast start, instant. Oh my god, I'm going to have to go through and actually test all of these things to see what best fits me. And same thing for the right thumbstick and trigger sensitivity. Alright, we're going to make mirror. Alright. We're going to leave this right here for now. But this is how you can actually edit the sensitivity on your triggers. Holy hell. And vibration, which I will be turning. Oh, God. That is horrible. We're going to turn you down. We're going to turn you down. I absolutely hate rumbles. Like, I've had rumble packs taken out of every controller that I can possibly have. Alright, and that is it for this one. But, yeah. There is so many different things that you can do with this. It is outrageous. Alright, so now that you guys have seen the settings a little bit, you have an understanding of how that all works on the Xbox. I gotta say that I 10 out of 10 would recommend this controller. I mean, I'm thoroughly actually impressed with it. And like when I did my Scuff review, and I have nothing against Scuff, I think that they also have a really solid product, but like this controller just has a feel to it that it's so freaking solid and it's so legit, and the quality is just outrageously good. Like, the grip feels fucking amazing. The controller has this like matte soft finish to it. Everything is like black and chrome, and it just has a great feeling to it, and it comes at a price that's cheaper than Scuff. And as I said before, I have nothing against them, but this is cheaper and a better option in quality, in my opinion, than anything you could find on their website. And also, for the people that were asking or wondering, Astros do work on this controller. So my initial like fear was that these bottom paddles right here would kind of block the little Astro gaming headset mix amp thing. And the first thing I tested was to see if it did, and holy shit, it works. So people that do have Astros, do not be afraid. You will not have to use only 2 paddles. I was so worried. So if you guys are excited for the controller, if you are so happy it's out and you're going to be getting one, or if this made you possibly want to go out and get one, please leave a like rating. This controller is so badass. So anyway guys, as always, I will see you soon.